Yo, what's happening everyone? It's DC Marvel here, and this is my review of Saturday night's main event. Let's go! So let's kick things off with the tag team match with Sami Zayn and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Now, all I gotta say is this match cooked. I mean, all in, the match was good, the storytelling was good, and even Bronson Reed coming in at the end and joining Rollins as the third man, that was peak. Now, I will say I'm a little bit confused of where they're gonna go with this. Like, is that it? Like, Rollins and Reed are best mates now? Like, I don't get it, but I'm sure there will be an explanation on Raw. Now, the only thing I would say is that I think the ending should have been a little bit better. I think they could have maybe had Bronson Reed cost Sami and CM Punk instead of just getting CM Punk out of the road. But aside from that, this match was absolutely brilliant. Now, let's move on to the Women's United States Championship match. This match was between Zelina Vega, the current Women's United States Champion, and Chelsea Green. Now, overall, I did really enjoy this match. I did feel like in some areas it was a little bit slow, but other than that, had some really good elements to it. Now, the same thing kind of applies with this match. I do think the ending could have been a wee bit better. But aside from that, the match was really good. It had some really big moments and the storytelling was there. And also, I am really curious to see who Zelina Vega's next opponent could be for that United States Championship. My prediction is that I think Alexa Bliss is going to be Zelina Vega's next opponent, because I don't think Alexa Bliss is going to win Money in the Bank. So after that match, I do think she will go after the Women's United States Championship. Up next, we have R-Truth versus John Cena. I originally thought this match was for the WWE Championship, and turns out it wasn't. But anyways, this match was rather short, but that was kind of expected. In my last prediction video, I did say that R-Truth is going to get the upper hand on John Cena, and he did in this match, which was a bit unexpected. Like, John Cena even had to roll out the ring for a minute. Now, I really did enjoy this match. It was very entertaining to watch, but the one thing I would say, and that is if you're wanting John Cena to be taken seriously as a WWE champion, I don't think making him cheat to beat R-Truth is the right way to do that. And yes, I know that is his thing as champion, is that he cheats to win and he uses the belt and everything, but against R-Truth, I think was a bit too much in my opinion. But overall, this match was really entertaining to watch, and R-Truth coming out with John Cena's theme song, that was just peak. Up next, we have the steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. Now, these two already put on an absolute banger at WrestleMania, and they just did it again. This match was brutal. I think having Damian Priest win this match was the best option for their feud, and finishing it with a concerto was insane. There were so many big moments in this match. Like, this was an instant classic. The storytelling was there. The match itself was just goated. But overall, having Damian Priest win this match was the best possible option for this feud. But like I said, Drew McIntyre got taken out with a concerto, so I don't think they're going to fight at Money in the Bank. I think SummerSlam is where they're going to finish this feud. Now it is time for the main event, the World Heavyweight Championship match. Main event, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. All I gotta say is this match cooked. The ending was brilliant, the match itself was good. Logan and Jey showing off some new moves in the ring. It was just insane. Jey Uso's title run has been a wee bit confusing in some parts because he's dealing with Rollins, Gunther. But WrestleMania did just happen a month ago, so we are still in the beginner stages of the world title run. But back to the match. This match was really entertaining to watch, and I didn't expect Cena to pull the ref out, although I did think he would get involved in some way. Because if you hadn't seen it already, Jey and John kind of had a few words backstage, and John Cena said he was going to have an eye on the match, so that's the explanation for that. Having John Cena pull out the ref and then just go straight in and attack Jey, this was the best possible way to bring Cody back. And then after Cody came in and split up the fight, he hit John Cena with a crossroads and then Jey picked up the victory. But after Rhodes cut his promo after the match, that means we're getting the tag match with John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso at Money in the Bank. But I'll be dropping a Money in the Bank prediction video quite soon. To sum it all up, this show was absolutely brilliant. It felt like a PLE. So that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Also, make sure to go check out my TikTok page because we are almost at 100k. And with that being said, there's more edits dropping soon, so stay tuned.